Hello, welcome to my show. My name's Patrick, and I got my Grail cup. The Grail cup, the word Grail cup is 32.2. It's the highest word you can say. Universal consciousness is the highest word. So that's what I put on here, our 32.2 vibration, the extremely high words. What else? Christ is a very high word. Buddha is a very high word. What are low words? Um, this is interesting. Death, genocide, torture, things like that are like zeros. And my old time listeners already know this story. But one time I was on my computer in 2002, and I kind of went into a little trance, and I could see the subliminals on the internet on a Microsoft. I was looking for movies in my town I was living in, and I saw all the subliminals, and it was all zero, Satan words, things that would put you at dis-at-ease. Your soul would be at dis-at-ease, seeing this into your subconscious. That's kind of like how it works, and that's what they're doing because they can control us when we're at dis-at-ease. Plus, you get sick. Plus, you're lethargic. You can't resist to their power when they play it on you. That was way back when. And now with the 5G and all these capabilities from the satellites and things like that, they're going to further put us at dis-at-ease. These are just amateur things left over from Tavistock. You remember that? Where the 1960 music came from Tavistock and put us dis-at-ease. And we didn't know we were under assault. So no matter what your good intentions are. So a lot of these psalms I have are 32.2. And so you're kind of parsing words. You go, which is the highest? Well, they're very similar at that range. I don't put any tens, all right, or below. 10 is magnificent. It's not a zero, right? It's not a zero, and that's what they're selling. I also want to just briefly up-to-date what I said yesterday about Tesla. So I was really struck because sometimes I do my dowsing for the first time in front of you because it gives it's risky. I like risky myself. And I respect that about Tesla and SpaceX. It's very risky. I mean, he was nearly bankrupt. But he has backers, like I said before. I don't want to go into that right now. And I respect the fact that we're eventually moving in technologically to a new era. Will this be where we go when we, in turn, have our frequency increased? The whole planet is increasing. Is this a way to go along with the increase of frequency of the planet as it makes a jump into the next dimension? Or is this a way for the oligarchy, the elites, to put out products that ostensibly are ahead of the market, let's say EV, that can go 250 miles, 300 miles on one charge? Are they trying to grab the technology before it goes really far? Those are interesting questions. I hope I didn't lose you right there. But it kind of like, well, who is Tesla? Who is Musk? That's what I was getting at. Anyway, there was a financial analyst, I forget her name, Kathy Woods. She came out and said pretty much what I was going to say. You're looking at the 10-year horizon, and she said, no, this market of EV is gonna hit. I don't know if she said 50%, but pretty much it's going to be the market within 5 years. And I said yesterday, under 3 years. And they don't have the production capacity to meet it. And everybody's running for batteries. There's a shortage of batteries. There's a shortage of technology and know-how to do this. And Biden tried to throw a lifeline to GM and Chrysler and Fiat and Ford. And I think Ford might survive. I think GM will be the one in trouble. And I did douse that. Want to do that one more time? I did douse that. Show me the probability GM survives 5 years. See, Jim, this is going to be a real quick game. And it's also going to be quick because when I'm telling you this is getting out in the last couple weeks, everybody understands, oh, they're adding up the numbers for everything, productivity, where you get your charge, people getting excited about the EV, especially the younger generation. They go, oh, the gas powered engines, that's old generation. We're going to kill them and bury these old people. And so that's all there. There's a hype going on with this as well. We're going to go electric. It's going to solve everything. Nah, it's not going to solve anything. Your soul is your soul. It's not technology, right? And you have to communicate with the universe with your soul, with clarity, with your heart. And if you don't have that, an EV vehicle is not going to make you happy, all right? Show me the probability of GM surviving this. It's very low, 5 years. Let's go 1 year, please. So 1 year, yep, GM survives 1 year, 2 years. No, it goes down half in 2 years. That's how fast this is changing. Show me 3 years. It's like, I don't want to say this, all right? But GM is in trouble. Ford, I think, is going to squeeze by somehow. And I was wondering about the Chinese electric companies because they have invested a lot. They got government subsidies, and they have the technology to an extent. But I think they're not going to, I don't think we're going to let them in. We're just going to be a third world country. We're just not going to let them in. What market share do Chinese electric companies have cars in America right now? Okay, it doesn't even show up. I mean, right? So show me 5 years from now, Chinese electric companies, car companies. It's not going to go that much. I don't have them. No. Show me the market for electric cars right now. It's really small, but you probably can't get a Tesla now. Maybe I'm premature, but in 6 months you probably won't. You won't be able to, you'll be on a list, all right? Okay, show me the EV market in cars of the total car market right now. I can't read it. It's below 10. And I think that's right, right? It's right. It's small. Show me 1 year. It's gonna explode. It's like 25% more. 2 years, 3 years. Within 2 years. It's going to be within 1 year, but you're going to go 25%, 50%, 75%. Bam! The internal combustion engine is dead. That's dowsing. There are analysts who came out and reconfirmed what I said yesterday through dowsing, independently, just crunching the numbers. Who has the battery production? What does the market want? In Europe, they're not even buying the electric cars from BMW and Volkswagen. They have electric, and they're just low numbers. Tesla's blowing them out of the water, and he's going to have the productivity, the production, the manufacturing technique. He's going to crank them out. He's going to be the dominant force. Let's go 5 years. What percent will Tesla have? So I'm not a financial analyst, but I play one on TV. I play one on YouTube. All right, thank you, God Almighty, thank you. Give me, what is Tesla's? He's going to completely dominate it. I mean, in 5 years, 6 years, the percent. I don't even want to say it. It's like there's a little tiny piece of the pie left. I don't want to say what it's going to be in 5 years. But it's really, really high. It's like almost one car company, and so we'll see. So the only thing that's going to stop Tesla dominating this new technology will be people get Tesla fatigue. They get bored from owning one product. So there's going to be room for new ideas. If I was Tesla, I would secretly invest in another EV company, own it, and make something completely different. So I wanted to put that out there. And I also wanted to say, I don't know what to say about his upbringing and my thought that he's driven, and that's why he's kind of dark. But I said he is not a Satanist like Leo DiCaprio um, or Zuckerberg or Tim Cook. I don't know Tim Cook, but he looks like a Satanist to me. He looks like a tranny to me. He's weird. He's a weird guy. Show me Tim Cook. Yeah, show me he's under 1. He's 0. He's demonically possessed, like all completely, 100%. Show me Biden. 0. Okay. Is Biden alive? The original Biden? Is he alive? No. No. So when I'm talking about Biden now as president, this is a different entity from a couple years ago. All right. Just assume that. That's what I'm talking about. But he's this actor, and it's very difficult to put our head around. We're in this transition, and they're fighting it out. And from the outside, people get frustrated because they want answers, and it's just not clear because we don't have the rules of the game. But we're having this phenomenon of Elon Musk and the SpaceX, and they're putting up all these satellites, 500. And I was talking to my propane guy. He was dropping off propane at the house yesterday, and he says he looked up in the sky. He says you can see them now, the satellites. He sits in his hot tub with his brother, and they look up, and they can see it all lined up. So I haven't gone out and looked, but you can see them. Guess what? It's only a fraction of what they're going to put up there. They're going to put up many more, tens of thousands. And my dowsing said this is not a good thing. And this could be hijacking our future in some way, even Tesla. I want to see our planet go green, but not at any cost. I want it to be us reflect upon what we're doing and make sure we're not causing suffering and starvation, which I believe the Democrats want to do. Their goal is to, and feminism and wokeism and social justice warrior. I was reading a management book for the syllabus, what they teach in a management course, and they're teaching social justice warrior as if it was fact, as if it was, you can measure this, and this is a universal fact. When you douse it, it's evil, it's satanic, because it's suppressing free expression. My self-actualization of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, they're doing away with, and they got some pig of a man came out with another pyramid. Oh, I'm going to replace Maslow. Maslow was higher. He was like a 5. And he had self-actualization. You remember that? And what was Yogananda? Paramhansa Yogananda was self-actualization. And today, that firm, that organization is still around. And so Maslow knew about it. He knew about it. Because he was like 1940s, self-realization, I don't know, 1930s, probably back into late 20s, So that's when he came over to the United States. Anyway, the thing being, the management schools are being corrupted by satanic ideology, and they're not based on science, So I assume like Peter Drucker and all these minds that made the management field more aware, and that's what Maslow did. He said the highest part of his needs is self-actualization, that we want money, we want job security, we want this, that, and then you go up to the top is, what else? What is self-actualization? I think he got it from Paramhansa Yogananda. He changed it, and that's why there's a Godhead, just like in our bill. I just make this stuff up because it's true. That's why it comes to me. I'm just interested in truth. So management schools are really evil right now, and they don't even know it. They put in all this stuff to lower the vibration of the teaching, and all these MBAers are coming out and they don't realize that this is not fact. This is not. This is something, an ideology people are making because they're putting the bars on their window of existence, their creativity, and creativity is really important for us. We need something to really light our soul on fire, and that's when we get in communication with the higher realms, and we create a beautiful life. And that's difficult. That's part of the challenge. But these guys are making it harder, and it's a full court press. So I think the MBAs are being attacked and undermined, and the academics need to step back and really go through and edit out all this hate stuff, like Black Lives Matter, like what's the other one? Antifa, and social justice warriors, and they're rude people. They're rude. They yell at you. They're not nice people, and that's why the meter, my parking meter, they're like zero. A lot of them. And what does zero mean? It means they're possessed 100% with satanic and Lucifer, probably. But the demons are, like I told you before, for the last 5 years, the demonic influence and control of the planet is loosening and loosening and loosening. So we're going to go this way, but we need to step back and say we got to fix the schools. We got to keep out wokeism. No one is my enemy. I don't hate anyone, but they make it. They twist your words and make it look like you said that. So, end with, don't take the vaccine. All right. It's been a year since I said that, almost. I haven't found the video, but I said it inside of a video. So it's like, go to November of last year, and we doused all the vaccines, and they were their death shots, and -10. -8 begins a death shot, but it would change. I had, like, Pfizer vaccine would eventually change, and it would change to a regular vaccine, but not yet. It hasn't happened. It's still -10. So is Moderna, and just like I said before, none of the top people in our world, in our country, are leading financiers, the people in the military, the people in the government, the people in the entertainment. They don't take it. All these talking heads come and say, oh, take the vaccine. They're not taking it. And I think Trump needs to come out and be honest about this, because I think it's really hurts his credibility. In one way, he's always been against the vaccines. It should not be mandated. And now all of a sudden he's telling everybody to take a shot, because that's almost his ticket to admission to the presidential race. He has to say that. And he goes, well, I have to say it to get in the race. But why? Go down. I dare them to keep you off the ticket. I mean, that's part of the problem. We are always compromising with evil, and you can't. And he should be more truthful on it. And I think he knows things he's not telling us. And he might think we can give everybody a placebo or an antidote for this vaccine later down the road, and we won't lose that many people in the short run. But and I said this in November a year ago, it's here to sterilize all the men, basically. And it said 3/4 of the white men will be sterilized, 100% of the black men will be sterilized, and on and on. And I hope my word got out. I think it does. You only see like 400 people watch my videos, and my dowsing said no. The whole thing is shadow banned. That's one of the things. How many people view it? How many comments are made? Look at my subscription. It hasn't changed in like 6 months. 1,050. That's impossible. Usually you get 2 or 3 people unsubscribing, or 2 or 3 people. Every day it should be going up and down a little bit. But it's frozen. It just stays there. There you go. This is like the whole account is, and then 1/20 or 1/5 of the people are notified, which would be what? 210 or something, are notified out of 1,050. And I know I should write probably on my critique of myself, I should write more provocative titles, you know, things like that. I got to stop talking because my computer can't. I'll have a high voice again, and my computer can't handle this. Thank you. God bless you all. I'm going to put a prayer on this video to remove black energies from you and bring in the Christ light, which is healing, and Mother Mary as well, which I'm becoming fascinated with Mary because it's, like I said yesterday, I almost think this is a religion within a religion. How powerful it is. It's really powerful. And I got it. I'm so happy I got it. You know, it should fix your dreams, and that's the Saint Benedict. No, this is Mother Mary. It's a small one, and this is a vision and the apparition she got from Mary. And this was to a nun. And the nun wrote it down. And it was over several days. It wasn't, and this woman had visions and dreams and apparitions before. But Mary's the one that comes in apparitions. And it is very powerful. And I think if you got the shot, you should wear this. All right? All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.